brand new sheet. Okay.
That's lovely.
Hello everybody, what is up, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I am going to be doing another Christmas related video because I have an unhealthy obsession with Christmas. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys all of the fun Christmas traditions that my family does. I love hearing about different Christmas traditions that people have because some people do like really baseline Christmas and then some people have like really weird Christmas traditions, and that is what I'm going to be talking about today. Yeah. Do y'all like the Santa hat? I've literally never owned a Santa hat. I did not grow up doing Santa Claus. But I bought a Santa hat because I think they're cute. Anyway, the purpose of today's video is to have a little chit chat and grab your hot chocolates. I tried to make this hot chocolate really cute with the candy cane, but as you all saw, the candy cane just
Crumbled.
So it's like every other time I make hot chocolate, it looks so cute and trendy, and then I go to make a video where there's hot chocolate in it and it just does not show up. There's obviously going to be traditions that I just don't mention in this video because there's some baseline stuff that like everybody does, but hopefully this video is entertaining. Anyway, without further ado, let's get right on into the video. This intro was chaos, but that's okay. It's totally fine. The editing Hallie is absolutely hating me because I forgot to say something or I just sound stupid the whole intro. Hi. Okay, the first Christmas tradition I want to talk about is an entire holiday that my family and I have created centered around Christmas, and that is Elf Day. Elf Day is a wonderful day. After Thanksgiving, we always have Elf Day, which basically what we do is we watch the movie Elf because it's the greatest Christmas movie of all time. And we decorate our Christmas tree and it's so much fun. And I always tell people about this because I'm like, let me flex on you real quick.
Okay, we have a whole made-up holiday that we do in our house.
My dad loves the movie Elf. We have watched Elf since we were very young, probably younger than we should have been, but that's okay. The next tradition is a little bit weird maybe for some people, but this is just how my family rolled, okay? We grew up not doing Santa Claus or opening presents on Christmas Day because my mom and dad felt like that was taking attention away from the birth of Jesus Christ, and on Christmas Day itself, that's what we wanted to spend our time focusing on. However, we did get Christmas presents every year. We just did not open them on Christmas. We would open them around Christmas. They would still be Christmas presents. And we used to have a day called Present Day, and that was basically any day that we got to open our Christmas presents. Now we actually open our presents on Christmas Eve instead of Christmas morning. I actually like opening my presents on Christmas Eve, but we used to have a day called Present Day, and that was whatever day we got to open our presents. Now we just do it on Christmas Eve, and it's really fun and really great. I am racing the sunset right now because if you film on an iPhone, natural lighting is like the only lighting that looks good. So please, sun, stay up just a little longer for me. Another really weird tradition we have, this one's probably the weirdest tradition. So when we were little, we would always guess what our presents were because we could see our names on it and we knew what we wanted, and we would always figure out what it was beforehand. So my mother came up with this incredible plan. I don't know if she got it off of a blog or if she just came out of her head. I've actually never asked her, but since I was very young, we would pick 4 characters from a TV show or movie that we really liked that year, and those would be the names on our presents, and my mom would secretly choose which kid was which character. The first year we did Snow White, and so instead of saying Hallie and Tyson and Lila and Callista, it would say Dopey, Sleepy, Grumpy, and it would have the names of the characters on it. So we still do that where we can't guess what our presents are because we don't know who is what character. This year we were doing Gravity Falls. We've done a bunch. We did Snow White as our first one. We've done Star Wars. We've done we're gonna do Gravity Falls this year. We did Stargate last year. We did I'm trying to think, we did so many. We did The Hobbit one year. It's just really fun. My mom doesn't tell us beforehand if she is doing the names by like personality or just randomly. So last year she did it randomly, and some years she matches our personalities to the characters. So it's always exciting because what ends up happening is on Christmas Eve, my mom makes little hats that have a picture of the character or an envelope with the picture of the character in it, and we get to pick it and open it and then be like, okay, go grab your presents, because that's the day of is when we know what presents are actually ours. I personally love this tradition. It's so fun because before Christmas, especially when we were little, we were like rattling our brains like,
okay, so this box is shaped like this, and this is a gift that Tyson wants, so Tyson must be this character.
We went absolutely berserk about it, and it was very, very fun, and we're still doing it. I want to do it forever because it is absolutely amazing and fun, and I just think it adds a little extra flair. It adds an extra element of surprise to the already big element of surprise. There's traditional treats that my mom makes. So she has these, I don't remember what she calls them. They're called Christmas crackers, and essentially what they are is they're like the saltine crackers with tons of butter on them and ranch and red pepper flakes, so it looks like Christmas colors, and those are really good. I know that most people's families have like different traditional things that they cook, but I think it's really cool to hear like what meals people cook. People cook so many different things. Most of the years we kind of flip it around and switch it around, but it's just really neat to me that there's like different foods that people associate with Christmas. Really fun. I feel like I'm forgetting one. Oh my gosh, I just remembered. Okay. On Elf Day, something that we do, which I know a lot of families do this, so this is one that I kind of saved for last, is matching PJs as our Christmas photos. Like, some people go all out with their Christmas photos. They're like
informal dresses, and they're all like fancy.
We don't do that. No. We actually just do matching PJs. We actually didn't get to do it on Elf Day again because of like schedules and everything with people who were there at my house, but we do have matching Christmas PJs this year that we are going to wear. Ooh, and another thing, I keep forgetting, I had these listed out, but I don't know what I did with the list. Another thing that we usually do almost every single year is some form of Christmas DIY. Like, we always do like DIY ornaments and stuff like that, and that's really fun, and they're a really great gift. And speaking about ornaments, here's another tradition. I literally
forgot all of the traditions I was going to talk about.
I'm kind of stupid. Every single year before Christmas, or actually usually at the end of Christmas, because that's when ornaments are really cheap, my mom purchases ornaments for that year that best reflect the shows we watched, plays we did, experiences we had that year. So this year she got Baby Yoda and or Grogu. We have a Mary Poppins ones because we did Mary Poppins. We have a little elf one, like Will Ferrell's elf, like from the movie Elf. We get like themed ornaments every year. Usually it's one or two. And so as we add to our tree, there's different ornaments of every year to reflect our interest of that year. And I think that's really cool. I really like it. I personally love Christmas, and even though some people will be away from their family during Christmas, and this is going to be a really abnormal Christmas for a lot of people, I think it is important to always reflect back on what Christmas is all about. It's about the birth of Jesus. It's about the miracle of Christ and his grace, and it also has become something that's about reflecting on our own family and the blessings that God has given us, and that's why we give each other gifts, and that's why we hang out with our family and show Christ's love to each other. I know that a lot of people have different religions and faiths and ideas of what Christmas is, but personally, I believe that Christmas is about the birth of Jesus, and that's what we should focus on during this holiday time. So if you are feeling super, super stressed, just really think about the true meaning of Christmas and that we're celebrating one of the greatest miracles of all time, which is pretty cool to think about. I'm so guilty of like getting so wrapped up in like Christmas cheer and like all the fun kind of superficial stuff that sometimes I have to remind myself, hey, this is not about you. This is not about all the delicious yummy foods and all the crazy hats and clothes, even though they're so fun and they're great and they're a good thing, but this is really all about Jesus, and that's how I want to wrap up this video. So yes, The sun is setting.
The sun has gone to bed and so must I.
That's it for today's video, and I will see y'all guys next time. Have a Merry Christmas. Bye, guys.